Might as well do Rocket, being as, you know, he's closer.
That's the bridge. Makes sense. Rocket's been here the whole time.
In spite of everything you've been through, Rocket cares about you a great deal.
I'm sure he does. He's
really
a lovely...
value your friendship to remain at your side.
I care about him too.
Stuck around. He's a good friend.
I suspect that is why he stayed. He knows how well you two get along, how much you need each other.
So we found Rocket. What now?
There are other bridges that you've built. You should see what's on the other side.
Yeah. Drax is... I mean, I knew he wasn't dead. It's just... Wait, we can kill you?
Yes, Peter?
I'm sorry we fought before.
I'm sorry we made you feel uncomfortable before. I didn't mean to cause you any pain.
Thank you, Peter. I know I said some things I regretted as well. But everything's going to work out. I know it.
So... what do I do now?
You should explore the bridge your memories created.
Okay.
So is this what your mind's like all the time?
Not always. Sometimes I can create my own little world to live in. I come here whenever I feel overwhelmed. I've been able to hone my powers during the centuries I was imprisoned. It was my only refuge during those times of darkness.
Makes sense. Okay, back to it.
Okay. Gotta keep feeling stuff.
Good luck.
Bleep, boop, ba-doom, big, ba-ding, ba-ding, da-ding, da 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 da. Gonna find out where the fuck Drax is. I'm gonna guess in a worm's stomach.
Wait, this is... what the hell does this mean, Mantis?
It means Drax is alive. And it means you left him for dead. Poor Drax. He must be so lonely.
Oh no. Drax, oh god, I feel terrible.
We all thought Drax was dead. We may have assumed too quickly. Oops.
The others will be so excited that he's still alive.
His sacrifice caused so much turmoil. Hopefully this will repair what was broken in your team.
Hopefully.
I'm proud of you, Peter. You did well connecting with your emotions. I know it couldn't have been easy. For someone such as yourself. Not everyone can connect with people as easily as I can.
think.
Thanks. Guess I'll take that as a compliment.
You should, because you are so emotionally inept.
Yeah, I get it, Mantis. Thank you for clearing that up. So, guess we just have to pick him up.
Who should we get first?
Achievement Lot 5-2, wish you were here. We're gonna start with Drax.
Let's go grab Drax.
Let's go.
Robino, Edge of Christmas. So we'll get Drax. Hopefully then seeing him, Gamora will be happy again and she'll come back to us. Because I don't think Drax wanted to leave. He wanted to save us.
If it's still alive, I'm getting the hell out of town.
Don't worry. If Drax is alive, I got money on that thing being dead.
I agree.
Whoa. He actually did it.
Drax! Holy crap! You
that worm was... You came out of it. Like you were inside it, and then you came out? That's amazing.
You doubted me, Peter Quill?
I thought you would...
What's wrong, man? You look pretty down for a guy who just defied death.
I was merely reflecting on the circumstances. The creature did not give up easily. Our battle raged for hours. I felt proud.
Okay.
But I think I was happier butchering that hideous worm than when I got revenge on my daughter's killer. How could that be? I cannot find a reason for it. That worm has no importance to me.
Revenge doesn't bring you happiness. It just delays the pain a while. It's about what you want, not what you need.
That is incredibly wise. I am not used to hearing such wisdom from you, Peter. In the midst of battle, I felt such exhilaration and nothing else. I spared not a single thought for Kamaria. I am
Excuse me.
afraid that with each passing moment, her memory will continue to disappear. I fear that once I forget, Kamaria will die a second death.
There is a thing that you a thing that I read once is that you die twice. You once when you actually die, and then again the last time any person thinks about you is your like second death. And I actually read that once.
Stop.
I don't think that's true at all. Your memories of your family will last forever. Kamaria will always be a part of you.
That is impossible. She is not a part of me. She is dead.
No, she is a part of you.
I am not used to being afraid of anything. Oh, if only I were dead. These feelings would not cause me such distress. No matter how hard I try.
Okay, I know you wanted to die, but that kind of attitude, it's not healthy. You need to give up on this ridiculous death wish.
Death is the only solace I thought I could find. I was not completely honest with you before. I did wish to protect the Guardians, but part of me hoped that I might see my daughter again in the afterlife. If such a thing does exist. I do not know.
You can't escape that fate forever. Eventually you will see her. But that doesn't have to be today, Drax.
Perhaps it is enough to have something to look forward to. Thank you, my friend. I feel more sure of my path forward.
Good.
Hey guys, it's all clear. Bring the ship down.
Now, let us return to your garbage heap of a ship. The galaxy is counting on us to stop Hala.
Hey, it might be a garbage heap, but it's our garbage heap.
Most of that garbage is yours, Peter.
Oh dear. Sanctuary training installation.
All right. Huh.
You expecting any calls today?
Star-Lord! I do not know how you escaped the shrine, but there is nowhere you can run to now. You and your guardians will suffer greatly for
new
what
phone, who
you
did?
have done.
Sorry. I don't recognize this number. Who is this?
You know who this is. Hana the Accuser. You have stolen everything from me. I will kill everyone you've ever known.
Yeah, no. You definitely have the wrong number. She hung up on me. I can't believe she hung up on me.
You're unbelievable, Quill.
I am Groot.
Yeah, you said it. Did Hala always look that gnarly?
It's as I said. The Forge is taking its toll on her.
Yeesh. She's coming from nowhere. We've got to hustle.
Keep the engine running. I'll be back soon.
Achievement unlocked 5-3, Diary of a Madman.
Don't you think Gam's gonna be a little pissed at you? And what are you gonna say?
I'm sure I'll think of something in the moment.
Word of advice, Pete? Think harder.
You've got some nerve, following me here of all places. I told you I was done. I'm not in a very charitable mood, Peter. Leave, or I'll make you leave.
Or are you here to fight? I won't go easy on you.
Oh, come on. You wouldn't hurt me.
Oh, really?
Whoa! Whoa! Oh, wait just a...
You said you'd keep everyone together!
Yeah, I'm bringing you back.
Hala is more powerful than ever.
Eat.
And now Drax is dead!
No, he's
Drax
not.
isn't dead.
What? Why didn't you open with that? Drax is alive?
You attacked me?
Sorry I didn't get the chance to mention it in the 2 seconds before you freaking attacked me!
Pretty fucking much.
He was devoured by that thing. You said he was gone.
I thought he
He
was.
was, but he's not! He killed that space worm and is now hanging on the Milano with everyone else. Drax is back to his, well, his normal self.
Ah!
What?
Yeah, what?
Just don't get it. Why does everything just work out for you? No matter what you do, everything just conveniently works out for the great Star-Lord.
You call this working out? The Guardians are scattered, Drax nearly got eaten, you almost killed me 2 seconds ago. Oh, and Hala's out to destroy the galaxy because of me.
But despite that, we're all unscathed.
Yeah.
So Drax happened to survive, but you told him to sacrifice himself, knowing full well that it could kill him.
It's what he wanted.
Can't you even pretend to be bothered by that? Show me something. Anything.
You're asking if I feel bad? Of course I feel bad.
Then why won't you show it?
Hey, what do you want from me? You want me to wander around crying? That isn't my style, Gamora.
You shrug through everything, free of consequence, while I feel punished for merely existing.
I've done so many horrible things. I fought. I tortured a little girl. All because I was too scared to stand up to Thanos. And now, my sister is dead. I'll never be able to forgive myself. You made a mistake coming back, Peter.
Nebula made her choice. Her death? It wasn't your fault.
Rocket pushes people away to hide his pain. Drax revels in his rage.
But I don't know how to get past it.
All the lives I've ruined.
I've hurt so many people.
Despicable acts I did to serve Thanos.
Well, no matter how much it hurts, we have to soldier on. Our job is to make sure the good outweighs the bad.
If that's the job, I failed long ago. I don't even know why you bothered coming here.
Gamora, I came here because I missed you.
Peter, I missed you too. I close my eyes at night, and I'm right back here. I'm that frightened girl, unsure of what or who to trust. I want nothing more than that pain to be over.
Why don't you trust me then? Let me share that burden with you. Carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders and not feeling like you're making it any better. I feel that too.
I'm just so tired.
I have so much dead skin. What? Again? Why am I telling you this? You don't care. I'm just sort of watching through their emotional bit. Unfortunately, guys, you know what it's like with these games. Sometimes I'm just going to be more quiet. But yeah, Gamora, get back on the Milano. Let's go kill a bitch. Please.
Hey, Drax. Surprised to admit it, I'm actually glad to see you.
I too am glad you have not perished in a violent and agonizing way. Perhaps by sudden evisceration or Balinese organ chewing. I once saw a man have his organs chewed. Oh, how we laughed at his pain.
Yep. Definitely the same old Drax.
Absence does make the heart grow fonder. Unfortunately.
Okay.
Welcome home, everyone.
I am Groot.
Groot says it's so good to see you all.
Look at you, Peter. Somehow you managed to get us all back in the same room.
That's
I
what I'm
we'd
gonna
see each other after last time. Unless, you know, we ended up in the same prison. Again.
Thanks, guys, for coming back. I know we've all been through a hell of a lot together. I wish I had better news for you, but, things have turned into a bad monster movie out there.
Yes, Hala and the Eternity Forge have merged into a singular being. But where the relic granted life, Hala absorbs life.
We accidentally created a supervillain. Go team.
Yes, we created a worthy adversary.
She has to be stopped before she strikes again. Hala contacted me. She said this won't end until we're dead or she is.
There's only one thing we can do.
I'll get the cyanide pills.
I am Groot.
Fine, fine, I'll just get mine.
The rodent is right. Our chances of victory have not improved since the last time we fought her.
Hala is heading for nowhere. For us. I'm open to suggestions on how we approach this.
Well, you've been on her ship before. I can analyze the readings from last time and see if there's a way to take out her weapons. When in doubt, look to the data. There's gotta be a weak spot or two we can exploit.
That's as good a place to start as any.
And it's the only plan we've got. Hala isn't going to go easy on us. We'll have to prepare to take her down.
I'll be on the bridge, Pete. Come talk to me when you get the chance.
Will do. Will do.
I am Groot.
Thanks, Groot.
Okay, time to talk to everyone. Check in with Rocket and come up with a plan. I'll do that in a minute. Talk to the worm.
How's it going, Blue? Aw, it's a good boy. Or girl. Do space worms even have a gender?
I would assume there'd be probably one female and a bunch of males, like with most colonies of fangs. Mantis?
Oh, hello, Peter.
Is something wrong?
No. Well, this isn't the way I imagined the prophecy of the Celestial One to turn out. On one hand, you destroyed the Eternity Forge, which I think was the right call.
You do?
But on the other hand, Hala is a horrible monster now. What if the prophecy is wrong? I'm afraid no matter what I do, I can't escape the Forge. I was sure that when the Celestial One chose the fate of the Forge, I would finally find peace.
We'll fix it.
Look at me.
Jim will fix it for you. He certainly did do a lot of fixing.
To fix this.
Dirty old bastard.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Peter.
You're most welcome, my dear.
I wanted to ask.
How you
How
feeling?
are you holding up?
It's not easy. I can feel every life Hala takes. Now that she's merged with the Forge's power, I'm okay for now, but it takes a lot of energy out of me. Once this is all over, I'll be much better.
We'll get through it. I'm glad you came
Glad
back.
you're back with us, Mantis.
Honestly, I'm glad to. I'm sorry I left before. I was just caught up in the moment, and the strain was too much on my emotions. I know it wasn't for very long, but being alone and surrounded by strangers was overwhelming. If Groot hadn't found me, I don't know what I would have done.
And finally,
Once this is all over, what are you gonna do?
I hadn't considered it. I think maybe I'd like to travel. There's so much I never got to experience when I was locked away. It would be exciting to live my own life instead of laying down inside a box.
I should
makes
go.
sense.
Lots of work to do.
Of course.
Oh, excuse me, everyone. I will admit, I am very fucking tired. I have barely slept at all.
You still owe me 50 units from our last sparring practice.
Quill, I was waiting for you. I wish to apologize.
Yeah, nothing to apologize about,
what?
sir.
I realize I have not been the same since we slew Thanos. I was so consumed in my emotions that I uselessly sacrificed myself. My selfish act put the Guardians at risk. For that I am deeply sorry. And I hope you can accept
You
my
did nothing
sincere
wrong.
apology.
You have nothing to apologize for, Drax.
Perhaps on Earth, selfishness is commonplace. But on Kylos, it is most shameful. I will try to redeem myself once again in the coming battle against Hala.
So, that giant space worm. How'd you kill it?
It is a heroic tale that people will talk about for generations. I launched myself into the jaws of the worm creature, narrowly avoiding endless rows of teeth. I used my blades to slow my descent, shredding the creature's pulsating throat. Once within its noxious bowels, I detonated the drive cores of 6 dead ships. The explosion resulting from digestive fumes and flammable fecal matter was the most beautiful sight I have ever seen.
How the hell did you get out of there?
Peter, some may not know this, but when a creature is in its death throes, the sphincter relaxes. I was forced to swim through bile. Gland juices seeped into my nose and mouth until I emerged, moist, reeking, victorious. I look forward to repeating this tale many, many times for the others.
Okay, I'm sorry we left you.
Sorry we left you for dead.
I do not.
Could have done without the graphicness.
I also thought I was bound to die. It was a reasonable misunderstanding.
Ready for one last
Ready
one?
for one last battle?
I do not believe this will be our last battle. But for Hala, it will be.
Later, Drax.
What happens later?
You might finally understand expressions.